Hello everybody. Today we're going to be looking at how to level up your strength skill, which is this, in the most efficient way. Now, there's no method to max your strength out easily, so it is going to take quite a while and it's going to require a certain amount of effort. There's a few ways of leveling your strength, and there's a few videos out there, but the way I've been doing it seems to be the most efficient, and it lets you level up your strength either by focusing on specifically leveling up, i.e. going somewhere quiet in a raid purely for strength training, or to achieve it totally organically as you play, if you're prepared to adapt your playstyle a little bit to suit. So the current ways of leveling up your strength are hatchet kills, which I think is either 3 or 4 hatchet kills will give you 1 skill point, which is these. This is your skill level 25, and you need 100 points to make it to level 26. So 3 or 4 hatchet kills is going to give you 1 skill point. Now that's not particularly effective, and that is going to take a long time. So you can also throw grenades, which I don't have any on me, but every couple of grenades you throw, you'll also go up 1 skill point. But again, I think someone worked out it takes 4,500, 5,000 grenades, which is not only going to take a hell of a long time, it's also going to cost a lot of rubles to get you there via that method. So the other method is by being overweight, and this is the method I'm going to employ. So if you have the gamma box, the gamma container, then it's going to be a bit easier for you. You're going to have a lot less risk. It can still be done if you don't have the gamma box, if you've only got the smaller secure container, but you are going to run the risk of losing your gear. So if you're specifically going strength training, then you're really going to need the larger box just to make it that bit easier for you. You can get the Epsilon box and you can fill that up with buckshot, but this is the method that I use, and I'll talk you through it. If you're going to go specifically strength training, then I recommend customs, because once the initial hubbub has gone, then you have this nice quiet little spot out the back of the garages. There's no scavs going to be here, and you can just spend the full raid, 40 minutes, whatever, just leveling up your strength. So first thing you need to do is to make sure you're overweight. So here is my current weight, 52.8, and it says out of 50. So 50 is my max carry strength. It's gone up a little bit as I have gone up through the strength levels, level 25, and my strength level has been completely organic. I haven't done any specific, I'm going to go into a raid just to level my strength. It's just happened while I play, so if I was to focus on it and just put a good few hours into it, then I could get it up a lot higher, a lot sooner. So once you are overweight, and it doesn't matter whether it's guns, it's Kiva helmets and fort armor, you're carrying headsets, you've got backpacks, rigs, ammo and magazines and stuff, so long as you are more than your max carry weight, you don't need to be 100 kilos over, so long as you're over, then you will level strength. And all you've got to do is walk and jump. That's right, just walk and jump. So I'm going to show you now. I currently have 16 skill points. So if I jump somewhere between 8 and 10 times, usually 9, we'll see. So if I jump 9 times, I've now gone up to 17, so I've gone 1 skill point in that small amount of time. Now, if I jumped all the way down to my strength bar being completely empty, stamina bar, sorry, then all you've got to do is walk until it refills. And while you're walking, you are leveling your strength, and surprising how little distance you need to cover to get yourself a skill point. Now, if I was fully geared and I didn't just come in for the purposes of this video, and I had my fort armor, my Kiva, my weapon, and I was here for a raid where I was looking for PMCs and I was trying to loot, then this is how I play anyway. I very rarely run on the big raids. I like to walk, you make less noise, and if you encounter someone it's easier to find your aim point. So if you want to do this organically as you play, all you got to do is walk about. When it's quiet you can do some jumping. So I've basically walked just to the end of this little bit of road, and it's not quite enough. And it's still not quite enough. And there we go. We've gone up another skill point just walking that distance. So on every raid, if you walk the length of the map and everywhere you went, you were just walking around, taking it nice and slow. It gives you more of a chance against scouts and PMCs. Scouts are now alerted much more on sound, so the more you walk, the less likely you are to set them off. And if you're charging around like this, not only do you make a lot of noise, but it's a lot harder for you to stop and then find your aim point if someone starts shooting at you. So you can just walk and jump, walk and jump. Keep jumping till your strength stamina bar is empty, and then when it's empty, walk until it fills back up. So all the while I'm walking and I'm jumping, so I'm getting the maximum amount of strength added to my strength skill points, and I've gone up 2 skill points just coming back down here. So it's not going to take too long for you to get your strength maxed out. So come in, do your strength training. If that's what you want to do, you just want to spend a couple of hours wandering around out the back here, jumping, walking, then you're going to get it up pretty quickly. I've gone up 5 skill points just in the time I've been doing this video, so it can be done fairly quickly if you take this method. If you don't want to waste your life coming in here wandering around for no reason, jumping just to level your strength, then just adapt your playstyle. Play a little slower. Everywhere you go you walk. When you're in a quiet bit or you're trying to get across, you know, you can do a few jumps. You can even sprint jump, which gets you across an area at the same sort of speed as sprinting, but uses up a lot more stamina. But then while your stamina bar's refilling, you can walk, wait until your bar's filled up again, and do sprint jumps to cover an area a bit quicker. All the while you're maximising your chances of levelling up your strength. So if we have a look now, I started out at 16 skill points, so I've now gone up 8 skill points just in the last few minutes, so you can go up a level in a raid relatively easily. You know, depending on how much you play, maybe a week, 2 weeks, you can max out your strength. So there you have it. Hope this helps, and maybe do another guide on something else in a short while. See you on the flip side.